Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. In today's video, I am playing the Pines course at Country Club of Whispering Pines. If you guys have seen, not my last video, but the video before that, I was playing the river course here. This course is all designed by the same person as the river course, Ellis Maples, who was a disciple of Donald Ross and also who did PINES number 5. So, you're gonna be in for definitely a treat today. This course is definitely a challenge, so let's get right to the video. All right, first hole, 385-yard par 4. Maybe ripping driver right out that middle tree right out there. And let's see if we can get off to a good start. Not a bad drive with no warm-up. Got 115 in. Looks like the pin is middle back. We're hitting a 54-degree wedge just right at that pin, and let's see if we can put it close. Oh, shit. Well, I think that's a good introduction to this course. I thought I hit a really good chip, and yeah, just kept sloping off. So anyway, yeah, now onto the second hole, par 3, playing 170 yards today. Probably gonna be taking a soft 7-iron at the center of the green and try to work it back to that pin. All right, so now another not great hole. Almost got away with it, but just missed the putt. So we're gonna keep going and see if we can get off to or get back on track. Now onto the third hole, 438-yard par 4. Looks like the fairway does slope off on the right, so we're gonna try to keep it up this left-hand side. Our rip driver, and let's see what we can do. Pulled it just a little bit, kind of clipped some of these trees. I got 140-ish to that pin. We do have an opening, so we're gonna be punching a 7-iron through that gap and see if we can get it on the green. Fourth hole, 414 yards. Gonna be ripping driver right out there. Let's see if we can get in play and try to make our first good score of the day. So got a little unlucky. I think I clipped this tree and it dropped down. Got 129 yards to that pin. Probably gonna be taking either pitching wedge, a soft pitching wedge, or a hard 50-degree at that pin. And let's see if we can get it on the green. Good par there. Once again, I'm not hitting my second shot's great, but I was able to get up and down pretty nicely, so that's always good. So now on to the fifth hole, par 5, 591. We're just gonna be blasting driver up there and get ourselves in a good position. After a bad tee shot, just ended up back there, able to hit a pitching wedge up over those trees to get it back on the fairway. Now I've got 180 yards downhill to that green. I'm gonna be hitting the 8-iron and see if we can put it close. Good par there after a bad tee shot. Think we might have got the swing figured out. We'll see though. So now on to the sixth hole, par 4, 422 yards. Playing into a slight headwind. That bunker is 270 to carry, so we're keeping it a little right of it. Kind of on that line with a little draw. Let's see if we can get ourselves in a good position. Good drive there, just missed the fairway a little right. Thought it might draw a little bit more. Got 135 yards into that pin. We're taking a pitching wedge pretty much right at that pin. Looks like it's right in the center. See if we can set ourselves up for a makeable birdie putt. Oh, that one bites a little bit. But I played that hole really well, and again, just lipped out another putt, so we're rolling it well. We're getting about as close as you can get. But now on to the 7th hole, 501 yard par 5, big dog leg left. Gonna be hitting 3-wood with a little draw right at that house. It is only 295 through the fairway, so driver might end up getting to that house. So we're hitting 3-wood and see if we can get ourselves in a good position. Alright, so it looks like we still went through the fairway a little bit with 3-wood. Yeah, I hit that 3-wood about as well as I could have. So I'm gonna take my drop. I probably have about 200 yards or so into this flag. Yeah, right about 200. So taking our drop, and we're probably gonna end up punching something low. See if we can get it up close to the front of the green. Not a great par there. A couple really good shots and then just a bad chip. Didn't leave myself in the best position for that chip, but still wasn't great. But now on to hole 8. Playing 211 yards today. Slightly downhill. We're gonna hit a 5-iron and just try to put it anywhere on the screen and see if we can walk off with a par. Good par there, really good bunker shot. Yeah, we're just gonna keep moving along, try to keep this momentum going. On to the 9th hole, 368 yard par 4, dog leg right. You got 2 options here. Either take driver up over that bunker or take a 3-wood out of those houses. I'm gonna be smart, but a little aggressive at the same time. I'll take 3-wood at the right edge or the left edge of that bunker with a little draw, and let's see what we can do. Alright, 3-wood might have been a little too much club, went a little through the fairway. Still got a shot though at the pin. 111 yards, so we're gonna be hitting a 54 degree. Just try to keep it below that branch, and let's see what we can do. Not a terrible shot from back there. This green is pretty narrow, so I didn't really have too much to work with. And then plus it does slope off on this back edge. Let's see, I think the ball landed right around in here, right right here. So yeah, just didn't quite grab like I wanted it to. But I mean, not a terrible shot. It's better than hitting that tree and still being 100 yards out. So see if we can chip this close and try to save our par. Okay, really good up and down there. Definitely starting to get my touch back around the greens. So let's try to keep it going and see if we can start turning those pars into birdies. 10th hole is a 451-yard par 4. We're gonna be ripping driver up this left-hand side. Looks like everything does want to slope to the right. Let's see if we can get in the fairway and try to set ourselves up for birdie. I got really unlucky here. Murdered that ball up the left-hand side and it kicked hard forward and just got caught up in this pine straw. Literally maybe 10 feet left of the fairway, so a little unfortunate there. Oh, we got 150 yards downwind, but slightly uphill, so we're probably playing at the number. So we're hitting a smooth 9-iron, and let's see if we can put it close. Really good par save there again. Got really unlucky with where that third shot ended up. Just buried in the rough, so had to just kind of hack it out, but able to finally make a putt. Yeah, we're gonna have some planes. We're gonna have some planes flying overhead. We got the airport right back there. But before no one comes, let me show you this hole. Hole 11, par 5, 583 yards. Really cool hole. This is actually the reason I wanted to play this course. Got two options. We taking probably 2-iron on that line, or the option I'm going to take, I'm going to be ripping driver starting it just between those two trees, the low draw. It's only 275 to cover on that line downhill, so let's give it a shot and see what we can do. Okay, so got play a little chicken off the tee. Still ripped driver, but didn't want to take it exactly on my line because I didn't know if I could carry that. Yeah, I definitely could carry that. As you guys can see, I did end up going through the fairway by a good 20-25 yards, and it was about 290 to the end of the fairway from back there. Granted, it was downhill, but there also was a pretty good headwind, so absolutely murdered that tee shot. All right, second shot now. We do have an opening, so it's gonna be punching something out through there. Not quite sure what club yet, but we're just gonna be punching it through there and see if we can set ourselves up for a birdie. Okay, so as you guys could probably tell, did not decide to lay up. I ended up just looking over that shot. I mean, there's times you can be aggressive and there's times you can't. I felt like I had a better chance at getting the ball in play, hitting a 3-wood up here than I did trying to punch a 7-iron or something out of that gap when the fairway runs towards the water. So that's one of those where you really got to be able to think about, you know, what are the possible outcomes that could happen with this shot. And I ended up just thinking that 3-wood would be a better play. We ended up in a pretty good spot. We're just right of the fairway. We just got a short chip in. So let's see if we can put it close and try to make birdie. Another good par there on a tough par 5. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to hole 12. Par 366 yards today. Straightforward, pin's right in the middle, so we're going to be taking an 8-iron just right of that pin and try to draw it back and see if we can put it close and make a birdie. All right, good par there. Just keeping the par streak moving. Let's go now into the 13th hole. Par 4, 394 yards. Probably gonna have to hit a slight cut off the tee with driver. So start it right at that right yellow tee box. And we're gonna hit a little cut and see what we can do. So sorry I wasn't able to give you guys a close-up of that lie, but just to show you guys, my ball was pretty much like right there behind a bush. So, very difficult. I'm surprised I even got it to the green from there. So, really good shot there. Let's see if we can make that for our first birdie of the day. Yeah, really good hole there. Let's see if we can keep that going, you know. That's the goal, see if we can keep it going. So now on to hole 14, par 4, 451 yards. Dogleg left, we're gonna be ripping driver with a little draw right over this left white tee marker and see what we can do. Not a good tee shot, blocked it a little right. Don't really have much of a shot, so what we're gonna be doing is we're taking it up the cart path with a hook, see if we can throw it into that front bunker and try to salvage a par. Well, fortunately that ball did not quite hook, and you can see that ball is once again buried. So 49 yards, we're gonna be just trying to hack it out somewhere on the green and try to salvage a par. Well, not the greatest hole there, but it is what it is. Still got a couple holes left, and we got one more par 5, which is right now hole 15, 509 yards. Not the hardest hole, really not much out there. So gonna be ripping driver, and let's see if we can get our birdie right back. Not the greatest drive there, pushed it just a little right. Got 225 to that pin. Appears to be in the back half of that green, so we're gonna be ripping a 4-iron and see if we can put it on this green. Take it back just a little bit. More inside. I can get mine. Not the best par there. Really would like to birdie on not a super difficult par 5, but par is a par, so we're just gonna keep moving along. On to hole 16, par 3, playing 206 yards today. A little uphill, so we're gonna be hitting a 5-iron, and we're just gonna try to put it anywhere on the screen. So see if we can do that. All right, so good birdie there. Really just was a good putt and a good tee shot. So now on to 17, 400-yard par 4, dog leg right, but gonna be taking the driver up over these trees, being aggressive. So see what we can do. Really good tee shot there, took over those trees. Ended up, once again, just about a foot off the fairway. So, anyway, we got 85 yards into this pin. Looks like it's in the back, so maybe playing it safe and playing it about 80 and letting it release up there. So we hang a 54 degree, and let's see if we can put it close. Not a bad hole there. Would have liked a little better after that drive, but these greens are pretty tough, so just kind of misjudged how much that ball would roll out on the second shot. But all in all, not a bad par. Now on to 18, 417 yards. Green is right back there, I'm thinking. So we are going to be ripping driver right at that tall tree out in the center of the fairway with a little draw, and let's see if we can close off with one more good drive. Good drive, just didn't quite draw back like I wanted it to, but not a bad drive at all. Now I got 133 yards into that pin. You're taking a knockdown pitching wedge and just try to fly it in there a little bit. Let's see if we can put it close and close out with one more birdie. Dang it. Didn't quite get that one as close as I would have wanted. Just kind of slid underneath it and came out a little soft. But we got a birdie putt, so let's see if we can make it. But if worse, let's walk off this hole with a par. Alright, that'll do it for today's video. Get a closing par on the final hole. So, I think I finished with a 2 over 74. Let me know if you guys like these style of videos, the 18 hole, or if you guys like the 9 hole videos better. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today. Stay tuned for upcoming videos, and I will see you next time.